Hello, Pokemon trainers! It has been a long time! I actually decided I wanted to do a Pokemon fan game Let's Play. Now, the format is kind of weird. Most of these games, currently, I think the resolution of the original file is like 1022 by 766, so it's a really weird resolution. So if you want my image in the upper, that would be if I don't hit my headset. If you want my head in the upper left-hand corner, that's fine. If not, I will remove it for the next episode. Let me know what you think, and we'll make this a continual thing. So this is Pokemon Insurgence. It's gotten decent reviews. So far, they've said that the game is currently in beta, so there are some things that might change. But I've heard good things about it, so I want to give this puppy a shot. Welcome to Pokemon Insurgence. Current version is release 1.0 with 3 badges. Tauren region. I do not believe this is finished. This is not finished, by the way. 1 year ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know why you are here. A grave loss has come to the region. Beautiful music. Agor was a great man. He was a hero, and a great one. He protected us and our families. You know him as your hero, the man who single-handedly defeated 5 of the cults. He is one of the greatest men the Tauren region has ever known. But, random walking pace. As you know, the Tauren region is home to several cults. These cults contain terrible, terrible people, thieves, murderers, and worse. Rapists! The Algor became a family hero after he single-handedly defeated 5 of the different cults in the region. He saved all of our lives. 1 week ago, he went looking for one of the cults that still remained. He has not returned. He hasn't been seen since. People of Tauren, I, like you, do not believe our Ogre is dead. I assure you I will work tirelessly to make sure our Ogre is found again. It's a beautiful soundtrack. With a heavy heart, I accept the burden of becoming the Ogre until he is found. Until the Ogre is found, I shall be the second Ogre. I promise you, I will use every resource at my disposal to find him. These cultists have taken everything dear from us. They've taken loved ones and taken our homes, and now they've taken our hero. I assure you, we will not live this down. We will not let these cultists, these terrorists, these insurgents, split apart our families and destroy the place we call home. Long live the Tauren region! Long live the Tauren region! We will remain strong. This is supposed to be a bit darker than most Pokemon games. Would you like to do a challenge run of this game? No. Are you sure? Yes. I'm not doing challenge runs of anything. Can you hear me? Please. You need to hear me. Oh, thank Arceus, you're not gone just yet. You've got to listen to me. Any minute now, it'll come back. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. You can't stop it from taking your memories. But if you focus, we can delay it. It's coming. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? Yes, I do. I'm going to name myself Musi. Because reasons. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, good. You remember your name. What else do you remember about yourself? Do you remember if you're a boy or a girl? I'm a girl. And do you remember what you look like? I am the left girl. Are you sure? Yes. Great, you do. This might not be as bad as I thought. It's back. Musi, you need to wake up. Now. Musi, please, before it's too late. Musi, I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of there. You need to wake up. It's a Gengar! Am I face down? Am I like, bleh? Alright, the door is sealed. I just instructed Gengar to use his Dream Eater move. It will feed off the prisoner's dreams and memories until there's nothing left. They won't be waking up anytime soon, and even if they do, it's not like they have a Pokemon to defend themselves from Gengar with. Well, how are our strongest prisoner's memories faring? Or youngest, not our strongest. Not yet. According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memories should be gone within the hour. Excellent. As soon as the memories are gone, we'll have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We are starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending, or do you need to stay at the computer to supervise it? I coded it myself, miss. I don't need to supervise it. It works perfectly. Very well. I'll see you upstairs in a moment, then. Miss, wait, I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue, but thanks for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. Fantastic music. It reminds me of Final Fantasy almost. Please, Musi, wake up. Aw, you Mew! Ah, run! Ah! Gengar's gone. You can wake up now, follow Mew, and get out of this hellhole. And never come back. Knowing our luck, we'll see each other again. Good luck. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Follow Mew, while I'm in the lead. Makes perfect sense. Let's get out of here. Door's locked. Instead of a key lock, a fingerprint scanner stops it from being opened. Ooh, we're doing one of these numbers. Here. Ooh, items. You found 1 potion. Bong. It sounds familiar. It really does. Like, the music sounds very familiar. I know this music somewhere. Book that reads the cults of the Tauren region. Would you like to read it? As far as written history goes, the Tauren region has been plagued by a gang of violence by a number of cults. All of these cults worship a legendary Pokemon. In much the same way one would revere a god, these cults have been known for killing and torturing people who disagree with their ideals. While different cults will rise and fall, it is worth knowing which cults currently hold power. There are 5 cults currently in power: the Cult of Darkrai, Abyssal Cult, Infernal Cult, Sky Cult, and a group simply called Perfection. All these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. Interesting. So we get a little bit of understanding. Nothing in there. Well, let's try it. Let's try it for funsies. Door's locked. Instead of the key lock, a fingerprint scanner. This is what keeps it from opening the door. Also, I apologize if I sneeze during this recording because my nose. Oh, my nose. My nose is just... I keep wanting to sneeze constantly. So am I in my pajamas? I think I'm in pajamas. Mew is holding a small note. Hello again. I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to his special ability. Like all legendary or mystical Pokemon, Mew has an ability that no other Pokemon has. Mew is able to use the transform ability to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, Mew requires the DNA of something in order to transform into it. If you can find DNA, Mew can transform you into a different person, disguising you. You can use the ability to hide yourself from enemies. You can use this to escape the base. Good luck, your benefactor. Okay. Okay, awesome! So there's green goo everywhere. Ooh! What's this? There's a dried up blood spattered on the ground. Obtain DNA of Darkrai cultist. There we go. Now what? That's kind of cool! I like the outfit. Want one. Make it happen, guys. Which means I can now get into these rooms. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna see if there's anything for me in the rooms upstairs. Let's see. Just for the lulz. Items! Another potion! Awesome! That's in pocket. Woohoo! Let's see what else we got. I think that was it, wasn't it? Nope, we got one more. So basically, they sacrifice their people, then. That's what happens. They basically sacrifice their people. And I'm checking every side. Okay, whatever. Nothing in here. So they're sacrificing their not family members, I would assume, but would assume Mew would be able to transform into something. I would think it would be smart if Mew transformed into a cultist as well. Wait, I need to go the other way. What am I doing? I need to go the other way. Hold on, I'm getting there. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum-bum. Door's locked with a fingerprint scanner. Unlock? Yes. Awesome. What we got around here? There's a Darkrai guy over there. Yeah, he doesn't notice the Mew in any way, shape, or form. Just totally disregard the Mew sitting here. Items. Ice Heal. Sweet. There's another item over there. I think it's a potion. Another potion. Bum, 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 bum. I keep thinking I know the music and I don't. Damn, it's not gonna tell me what that is. All these items! Goodness gracious me. Weakening. Okay. Why is there goo everywhere? Upstairs. They don't know who I am. I'm just gonna walk past you, blah blah blah. You don't know who I am. That's brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you, brilliant. And so we begin. Miss, please, you can't do this. I've only served you all this time. You will continue to do so. You made an oath when you joined our cult that you would give your life for us. Now I'm simply claiming what I was promised. Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, God of Darkness, I call upon you on this evil night to enter our world. In return, I offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Voco virtutem umberum dominum. Ugh! Ah! Darkrai, the Lord of Nightmares. You are the great balancer of the world. You punish the great, slay the immortal. Darkrai, it has been a year since I saw you last. We summoned you in a chamber not too far from here. Of course you remember what occurred then. A great feat was accomplished that day. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, will you not join me? Why do you not seek me out? I know my sister has seen you time again. What does she have that I do not? Please, Darkrai, I beseech you, join me, join my team, join the cult that has worshipped you for so many years. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. Ah, fuck you. Again, Darkrai decides to ignore my offer and leave. He's probably gone off to the Selene City to see my treacherous sister again. Nobody say a word. What do you two want exactly? Miss, please, I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you just give us another chance, get out of my way. Miss, please just give me one more chance. I said get out of the way! Houndoom, show these wretches how the leader of the cult of Darkrai deals with disobedient, incapable grunts! Fire blast! Now, does anyone else feel like dying? Good. Didn't think so. I'm gonna go check on the prisoner. Oh, fuck me. Okay, it's time to get the fuck out. Don't know about you all, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. Burn heal. Get a careful. I love how nobody notices Mew. Okay, we noticed you're flying around with a mystical Pokemon on, tailing behind you. Yeah, we'd be greatly appreciative if you, hand that over. Nope, we don't see that. It's just, oh, there's a Mew there? Okay. Totally legendary, one-of-a-kind Pokemon. Totally walk around with that. Totally normal. Totally. Anyway, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Ooh, I get to get out of here. Na, 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 na. Shades Forest. And of course, God, this music. Beautiful music, my goodness. I won't be able to go there until later. Eleanor Town. There's a small flute and another note in Mew's hands. And a quartz flute. Usually put the quartz flute in the items pocket. Quartz flute allows you to call upon Mew when needed. This can be used to utilize Mew's transformability, transforming you into someone else, or potentially changing Mew into a different Pokemon. Use it, go into your bag, and either use it directly or register it for future use. Luck, your benefactor. I could swear I saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? A bright pink Pokemon that was flying really close to you. No. What? I could have swear I saw it. Come on, don't mess this up like you always do. My name is Damien. I'm an inspiring Pokemon trainer. Well, I would be if I had a Pokemon. And you are... Is he? Got it. Today's not a day to complain. The great man in the world, of course, is coming to Telnor Town. You know who Ogre is, right? Yeah, I know who he is. Of course you do. You wouldn't. He's the only greatest trainer in the world. Anyway, he's visiting this town later today. Mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. Excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help me out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. Oh boy. Items. I'm just collecting items. That's what I do. I have no idea why this is. It's got this weird like lines you can see. It's not horrible by any means, but. Anyway. Hi there, I'm an employee at the Pokemart. It's a convenience store chain that can be found on the top floor of any Pokemon Center, just like the one here. Pokemon Center is an important place for any trainer to know. You can heal your Pokemon, buy things, or even visit the bottom floor by buy new clothes. Why don't you take these for a free sample? Buy Pokeballs. Awesome. Throw them at wild Pokemon to catch them. See, sir, you don't have a Pokemon, but she just offered me like 5 Pokeballs. We need to figure this out. I'm going to draw the Ogre a portrait when he comes here. After all, everyone in the town is supposed to give him a gift. Wow, I wish that's how it really worked. Become a Pokemon Master. Get gifts from everyone. Because, why not? The second Ogre is the most amazing person ever. They say he's so strong, he defeated Kyogre in a wrestling match. Isn't that incredible? Pretty sure he would be squashed considering how big Kyogre is. Oh, my nose! Hi, Magnemite. How are you? Come here! I think these are the actual sounds they make from the game, too. I kind of feel bad for the Damien kid. All the other kids in town got a Pokemon, but he wasn't allowed to. His mother wouldn't let him. Oh, that explains it. People call him the Ogre, but that's not really the right name. He's actually the second Ogre. The first one disappeared many years ago. Ah, so it's not the same guy. I was wondering! Technology is amazing. I can talk to my friends all over the world. I can share Pokemon, battle, or even visit secret bases. Am I gonna be able to do that when this is finished? That's gonna be cool. Like they said before, this is in beta, so they only have like 3 gyms available. I don't know if they've updated since this, If somebody knows, that would be great. Yo, did you hear? The Augur's coming to our little town. He's like the leader of the region. I heard he has a salamence, yo. I am judging you, child. Your vocabulary discerns me. Professor Sylvan likes to hand out Eevee to trainers. While it's a bit of a boring starter Pokemon, it can evolve into so many different things. I don't know, though. I wouldn't evolve my Eevee if I caught it. I just have this feeling there'd be a reward somewhere for not evolving it. Is that a hint? It'd be really too early to say since this is just beta, so we'll let it go for now. Are you a trainer? You have to be ready for anything. Potions! Potions let you hear the Pokemon even in the brink of a battle. I'm just randomly walking into buildings. Who are you? Hey! Hello, are you new here? I'm Professor Sylvan. I'm the professor of this town. Suppose you want to start your Pokemon adventure. Most of the other kids in the neighborhood have already gotten their Eevee from me and headed north to the trainer school in Midna Town. As for you, you'll have to wait. The town is busy preparing for the Augur's arrival, so am I. Why don't you come back later, Jerk. See how you are, you little shit. Who are you? You have a Pokemon? If not, I'm sure Professor Sylvan might be happy to give you one. He has a bunch of Eevee. Wouldn't it be plural EVs? Saying. Anyway. Augur's coming to a little old Telner town. This is amazing. He's a world-renowned hero. Yeah, well, kind of hard to be a world-renowned hero in this little itty-bitty town when I've walked into every single crevice of this place. Oh, my nose! My nose is like all fucked up. Now what do I do? What do I do now? Kind of walking around and just... I'll just talk to more people, I guess. Nothing else I can do. Telner Town's a small town in the east of the Tauren region. We're far away from most of the cities and high life, but we're happy here. That's good, because if you weren't, I'd be concerned. I finished cleaning up the road. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is Musi. I met them outside. They offered to help, too. I see. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty well finished cleaning up and preparing the town. As long as you have your gift for the Augurs ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift ready for the Augur, right? Oh, well, I may have forgotten? Better find one and fast. I heard you can find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course, you'd need a Pokemon to safely explore the forest. No, absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is absolutely not mature enough to get a Pokemon. He's still just a kid. Look, somebody who's actually smart in the Pokemon world. Mom, please. Everyone else in town already got their Pokemon and left to go on their adventures. They're not confirmed. They're not confined to this crummy little town. And that's something you'll never do. Get yourself killed. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything. I raised you since birth, and I know enough about you to know you are not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even... Alright, you two, settle down. I have an idea. You said your name was Musi? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. We'll lend you and Damien a Pokemon. Will you be willing to help Damien through the forest to the cave to help him find a gift for the Augur? Why not? Wonderful. I'm very grateful. Now get the fuck out of my town. So it's settled then. Musi will help Damien to get a gift for the Augur if Damien shows responsibility. Perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, does that sound? How does that sound? Fine, on one condition. If he displays the responsibility, he will never press the issue again. I don't want to hear any of this Pokemon nonsense if you show the world how immature you are. Agreed, but I won't be irresponsible. Musi, let's go. Yay! Musi, I'll meet you in the professor's lab to get an Eevee. He has a bunch of Eevees from his days as a trainer. The lab is just the southeast corner of town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Hey, Musi, thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot. Aww! Am I barefoot, by the way? I think I'm barefoot. Am I barefoot? I think I'm barefoot. No. Ah, nose! We're walking slowly. So slow. Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other Pokemon trainer would ever accept them as part of their team, and we can't afford to keep them any longer. All I ask is you to keep them. You already keep thousands of Eevee as it is. Surely these 3 won't be a bother to you. Why do you care about their lives? I know who you are. I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done horrible things, but there is a difference between mercilessness and needless death. Hello? I'm Damien, and this is Musi. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest. He gives it to them, Sylvan! If you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they'll sure die in the wild. I would rather avoid needless death. If it comes down to it, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Yay! Excuse me, please. Do I get all 3, or do I have to choose one? So you 2 are in need of a Pokemon. Yes, sir. Let's see. That man was in here just now. He was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of one of the cults and is responsible for the deaths of thousands of people. A cult leader? Just don't call the cops or anything. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. It's true. Tell me, Damien, Musi, have you ever heard of a Delta Pokemon? No, me neither. And allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon were based on the idea scientists had about Pokemon a while ago. They're Pokemon that had different DNA than normal Pokemon. Their Pokemon have a different type than they normally would. A good example would be an electric type Dragonite or a water type Porygon. These Pokemon that were given to me, these are Delta Pokemon. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be genetic experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. Letting a Delta species Pokemon die would be terrible to me. Now, normally I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start you off on your journey. However, it seems that there's these 3 more options for you to choose from. These Delta Pokemon that the cult leader gave me, well, nobody wants a freak for a Pokemon. I can't imagine what most trainers would want to be friends with a Delta Pokemon. A Pokemon that will never know a friendship is a sad, sad thing indeed. So, I will offer you this. You may choose one of the 3 Delta Pokemon to be your companion. I only want to keep one to study. If you are not interested in using one of these, you can have the Eevee I normally reserve for trainers. So, you have 4 options, 1 of 3 Deltas, or Eevee. If you want the Eevee, simply talk to me. Otherwise, choose your Pokeball. Musi, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of mutant Pokemon made by a murderer. But I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left all alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the Augur is arriving. Alright, guys, let's see what we got here. This is a Ghost Dragon type Delta Charmander. Holy crap! Okay, Ghost Dragon type. No. What else we got? Oh, wow! Dark Fighting type Delta Squirtle. This is your choice? No. This is a Fairy Psychic type Pokemon Delta Bulbasaur. Oh, wow! God, that Bulbasaur looks absolutely horrible, by the by. It looks like it's got a disease of some kind. It also looks kind of angry. Okay, so we have Ghost Dragon, Dark Fighting, or Fairy Psychic. I don't know what to pick. Oh, wow. Because I don't want the Eevee. I'd like to have Eevee, but I'd rather take one of the Deltas. I don't know. Let's go with the Ghost Dragon. Tamed Charmander. Would you like to give a nickname? Eh. Easy, I think you're right. Just because they were created by an evil murderer, well, that's not the fault of the Pokemon, is it? So I decided to choose a Delta Pokemon like you. Hey, Musi, before we go out into the Jade Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test our new Pokemon. Let's go! First Pokemon battle! Middle screen scroll. Why is my hair purple? I'm yellow haired, thank you very much. You might want to get that fixed. Oh, Charmander! Twister! Oh, crap! There! No! He got me! I'm even higher level! This is bullshit! Wow, I won! Maybe I can even take on a gym someday. Alright, Musy, here's the deal. I'm going to head north into Shade's Forest. The northern end of the forest is a really large cave, and at the middle of that cave is a rare stone we're looking for. Head into the forest and into the cave. I'll meet you there. Musy, can I talk to you for a moment? Why did my hair turn purple? The man that was in here today was the leader of Perfection, one of the 5 cults of the Tauren region. Because he was so willing to spare the lives of Pokemon, you might think he's not much of a bad guy. You have to understand the cult do not value human life. They are responsible for the deaths of thousands. Underestimating their kindness is a mistake that could lead to your death. Just sending you fair warning. Beware the cults, they are not something to underestimate. Now that being said, I have a gift for you. I got the Pokédex! No jingle for that, by the way. This is the Pokédex, short for Pokemon Index. It is a data collection of all the Pokemon that give to trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telnor Cave, deep in the forest, and remember my warning. Can I save? Would you like to save the game? Yes. And I think we're going to end it there! So that was our first episode of Pokemon Insurgence. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see about keep going. If you guys want my image taken away, like I said, from the upper left-hand corner, I will gladly take it away. If you are satisfied with it being up there, I will keep it up there. Anyway, I will talk to some of you all later. This is Megan trying to resist the burp because I'm trying to be polite. We will come back to this later, and until then, I will see you all as soon as I don't sneeze my face off in the next episode. Bye-bye! Da 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 dun 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 dun.